Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. We are now at episode number 6. Darren and Andy are with me here, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun today, gents. Not that we don't normally do, but I was going to do a little quiz in a minute for you both. Just to
Okay.
Yeah, you'll need a piece of paper and a pen.
Got mine.
Yeah, that's it. Good man. Darren's probably got a piece of slate and chalk or something like that.
I have got. It looks like chalk, mate. Yeah, yeah. It does look like chalk.
Oh, we can hear the sound effects as well. Very good. Yeah, I like it. Love it.
Do you like them?
Yeah, that's very good.
That's me getting it out my school bag. That was me.
Your satchel.
Yeah. Leather straps. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have a go. A little bit of a quiz this week. Something a little bit different. I just thought I'd have a quick catch up with you, Andy. You've just been through. I think you finished your last round of yours. You're not your last round, but you finished your last.
My second round.
Yeah.
That was yesterday. I found it a bit hard this time because they've upped my dose of chemo. And when I took my first one, there was an extra pill in there. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be even harder on me. And it just felt a little bit more sick than what I've done the last time. So, but yeah, my last one was yesterday, so I'm on the way up now.
Okay, so when you say an extra pill, does that mean just an extra day of chemo then? Is that how it works?
No, so I take 3 pills a day.
Yeah.
But the doctor wanted to up my dosage to 4 pills a day.
Oh, I see. I've got you.
So that was an extra pill in there. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'll be able to do more than 4. I think it'd just write me off, that would.
Yeah. So is the fourth one just one that you're taking already, but it just doubles the dosage of whatever that is?
Yeah, I mean, it must be, it's a certain amount that I'm allowed to take.
Yeah.
But she just said we want to try and up them because I did my last one okay. So I'll tell her I don't want to take any more this time, the same as last time.
Yeah.
She asked me again.
So is this sort of just to see how much you could cope with, really? And this is kind of your limit now, and they can kind of work with that. Yeah,
I mean, Callie reckoned they did it to me last time, but I can't remember them giving me an extra pill last time.
Yeah.
But
you get chemo brain, though, don't you?
You do, yeah. So, no, I'm on the way up now, Ade.
Yeah, you sound good. You sound good, mate.
That's good. Yeah, all right. That is good.
Well, yeah, it really knocks you about. Do you know when you feel sick, but it sits there on your stomach?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be sick, but you're not. It just sits there and like...
it's just not being nauseous all the time.
More. But I didn't have any problems with going for a number 2. I've cracked that this time.
We're going that way, are we? Okay.
Yeah. Because that was a big thing for me last time. Not going from that. So I went 5 days feeling sick and 5 days of not going. So it wasn't a very good time for me last time. But this time, all good.
You're on the old Movicol then, having a good clear out.
Yeah, well, they're giving me another one. It's like an orange one. And we checked as the same as Movicol, and I've got all the right ingredients in it. Yeah. But that's what the doctor gave me this time. So, and that's worked. Oh, and I had a few prunes. I got me from the health shop. Yeah, might have just helped out, but yeah, all good.
Okay, that's your tip for the day then. Yeah, get the prunes in, right?
Yeah, eat your prunes. So yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's good to hear, mate. No, really, really pleased. So that'll be what, a couple of weeks now before you get onto your next lot.
So it'll be another 3 weeks before I'm on to my next lot.
Oh, that's Christmas out the way then. That's good.
Yeah, that's all that out the way. So, and then I'll get back on it after Christmas, I think.
And can you eat the full shebang at Christmas? Are you sort of restricted on anything, or are you just...
I am now, because I'm like, I can't eat that much because it fills me up so much, but I should be all right by Christmas. Can have a right turkey dinner.
Oh, good man.
Man.
What about you, Darren? Are you going to be all good with your Christmas dinner? It'll probably take you twice as long to eat it, won't it?
That's pretty much the only thing nowadays, yeah. As far as anything goes, it's pretty much back to like a normal diet. It is really just the time, which is great when I'm at home, because I can just keep popping it back in the microwave when it goes a bit cold, like, The other day, Jack, we had dinner together, so I always start at the same time. Jack had finished, she'd gone upstairs, and she was wash your hair and had a shower and the rest of it, come down.
In the decorating.
And she walked back in an hour later and said, "Oh, you're still at it?" And it wasn't like it was a banquet, do you know what I mean? I said, yeah, it was about 5 times in the microwave, but then slowly goes down. So slowly but sure, really.
Oh, yeah. I suppose buffets are perfect for you then, aren't they? You can just
go and eat what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a case of if I have anything like that, I tend to have to drink so much with it. That's the problem. Then you tend to get full on all the fluid before you're full on the food, if you know what I mean. So sometimes it's obviously the opposite effect of filling you up. So yeah. So but, yeah, there's only a couple of things. One thing I do find we have found really weird, I can't really do, even when Jack does her own, like a stir fry, is Chinese. And I think it's the way that it's done, because it's kind of, a lot of it's kind of boiled and it's just flash fried, and it's more, any sauce is more like water based.
Yeah.
And last night I tried 4 times, and at the end I said, I'm going to have to give this up. So it went in the bowl from my son's dog. I didn't really get much of my tea, and it was lovely as well.
Your dog's eating Chinese?
Just when I have it, mate, yeah, because it all goes in the dog bowl. My son's dog will eat anything, mate, believe me. Absolutely anything. He loves it. Most of it was chicken in there, just a little bit of like mixy sort of salad, well, the sort of veggie stuff that's with it, but most of it was just chicken.
Oh, right.
I don't do the Chinese rice because I can't eat that at all. That's just a no-no. So there's only a couple of things really, which is, it doesn't really affect me that much, to be honest. It's just certain things you have to learn to avoid, isn't it? It's only like someone with an eating disorder, I suppose, like an allergy to something, they have to just avoid a couple of things. So
yeah,
anything else, fine.
And I suppose if you look back to your worst days when you were going through the cancer, and if somebody said to you, this is the worst it's going to get, you'd be like, I'll take that now, thank you very much.
Definitely. Yeah, 100%.
I think sometimes you forget how lucky you are, really, don't you? I mean, I just eat what I want. So I'm just like any other person now. So I'm very, very fortunate. But I can remember back going to days where you couldn't eat, and like Andy said, you feel sick all the time and stuff, and it just feels like, oh God, is this ever going to end? And then look where we are now, really.
That's right.
We're in a good place, really, and we're very, very grateful for where we are. So
oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's good to hear, gents. That's good. Sounds like you're going to have a good Christmas food wise anyway.
Yeah.
Just before we start the quiz, I don't know if you gents have heard of it, but have you gents heard of Katherine House?
Yes.
Yeah, well, my dad was in Katherine House just before he died last year, and it was it's, I don't know if you've heard of it, Andy, but it's like a hospice.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I've heard of people say the hospice. When my nan went to a hospice, just before she passed away.
Yeah, it's sort of a place for people to go when they need support with caring for people. I think it's generally sort of when you come into the end of your life kind of thing, and you don't want to be a burden to the family, or it's too much for the family to look after. And they had a light up life service yesterday, and where they just they sang some carols, and there was a couple of singers there, and they lit up this Christmas tree, and they called it a Light Up for Life service, and all the lights were to sort of represent the people that they've had in their care and that kind of stuff. And I'm not a religious man, and obviously singing carols and stuff, but it was nice to go there when they lit the tree up. And I mean, it was bitterly cold. You were stomping your feet to keep the circulation going, but just for an hour, it was lovely just to go there and just some of the great work they do. Really, it's not something you.
They do fantastic. Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah.
It's not something you pay for. It's just something that it sort of takes the weight off a hospital, I think. And the nurses in there were wonderful, and they did everything for my dad, and just really, really, really nice. And so I went with the girls and some of my family members, and we went, and it was just nice for an hour, really, and just wanted to say thank you to them for putting something on like that. I mean, I don't know.
It's nice. Yeah, my mum was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, mum went there when she first had to go. She wasn't in a very good way, and then she said, "Oh, I don't want to go down there," because she knew what you went down there for, I think. And then she got to a point where she had to do something, and then she said, "Oh well," she said to her the nurse that used to come around to her home. She said, "Well, I'll go down there for today, and I'll just see what it's like." And then she went down there, and about 4 days after that, had a really, really bad turn for the worst. And then she said, "Oh, I want to go back to Katherine House."
Yeah.
Straight away. And she got there, and she said, after being there for 1 day, she felt safe.
Do you know what? That's exactly what it is. And my dad was the same. My dad was very. He wanted to be at home because he worked hard for his house and he loved his house. But he'd got to the point where he just thought he didn't have to think for himself. He was just going to be looked after, and he could just be there, and he could just relax. And it was
exactly
the time of his life, and he knew it was hard work on my stepmom and what he was having to go through. And it was a really nice place to be. I mean, it felt difficult that he didn't want to be at home, but then when you went to visit the Katherine House and you meet the people there, and they talk to them like real people, they're not just sort of like shouting in your ear, "Are you all right, Mr. Jones?" It's not like that. It was they were lovely, and they were sitting and having a laugh with him and keeping his spirits up and stuff. And yeah, it was. They did an absolutely fantastic job. So
they do. Yeah,
I just wanted to just take the opportunity, gents, just to say a little bit about that. So,
nice one,
yeah, right, gents. Have you got a pen and paper handy?
Yep.
Because this is the Cars and Cancer Christmas quiz. It contains 15 questions. Right, they are multiple choice, Darren. There's no colouring in. Right.
Oh.
No colouring in. It's multiple choice, so you don't have to think outside these answers. And I'll just go through. And do you know what? I'm such a nice bloke. I'm trusting you with your answers. Okay.
What's the time restriction on them, Aid? We've got big time or small time?
Oh, I've got
all the time to search it on Google.
Serious now.
Oh, come on! I haven't thought of that. I'll just have common sense. If you start,
it's not chess,
Yeah, if you start pissing about, I'll hurry you on. How about that? Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm Bradley Walsh here now. Okay. So 15 questions. So you're going to scribble them down. What I'm going to do in a second, gents, I'm going to when I do the editing of this, I'm going to splice in some quiz music or some music like that to make it sound really good. So after 3, I'm going to put the music in, and then you're going to say how great the music is, even though you've not heard it. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's cracking music, Aid.
Brilliant, Aid.
Was that good, was it?
Great.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, so this is the Christmas quiz. There is a mixture of all sorts and stuff. And the first 5 questions are specifically about Christmas, okay? Specifically just
to do with cars, Aid.
There will be some in there, Andy, but, just bear with me.
Yep.
Okay, your first question, gents. When did Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, first appear? Was it A, in the 1830s, or B, the 1930s? So I shall repeat the question. When did Rudolph first appear? Was it in the 1830s or the 1930s? That's question number 1, because we've only had one question so far. Right. Have you both got an answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gentlemen. Question number 2. What's the average number of presents a child receives in the UK at Christmas? Is it A, 16? Is it B, 18? Or is it C, 25? So these are ones I've got off the internet. So the internet's always right, isn't it? There's never anything incorrect.
No, definitely nothing wrong with the internet questions, Aid.
No, that's it. That's all. It's all those. So the average number of presents a child in the UK receives at Christmas, is it 16, 18, or 25?
Okay.
Excellent. Question number 3. What food should you eat each of the 12 days of Christmas. So for tradition, what food should you eat on each one of the 12 days of Christmas? Is it a mince pie? Is it Christmas pudding? Or is it stollen?
Don't even know what stollen is, Ade.
Okay.
No.
It's like a
Heard of it,
it's like a fruit cake, isn't it? With like a sort of a white dusting on the top kind of thing, I think, isn't it? Is that right? Or yeah, I think it is. Yeah, panettone's the big fruit
Yeah.
cake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Say him again, Ade.
Sounds like a left back for Chelsea. Sorry.
Say him again, mate.
Okay. Yeah. So, what food should you traditionally eat on each of the 12 days of Christmas?
Yeah.
Is it a mince pie? Is it Christmas pudding? Or is it stollen?
Oh dear.
I think these are questions I'm going to remember, Ade.
You're not going to know. That's the whole idea. I don't want you to get them all right, do I?
No.
I'll remember them when you tell me they're right.
Yeah. And what's your first name, Andy? Okay. We're going to move on to question number 4. Right. Oliver Cromwell banned eating what food on Christmas Day? Was it turkey? Was it sprouts? Or was it a mince pie? So Oliver Cromwell banned eating one of these foods on Christmas Day. Did he ban the turkey, sprouts, or mince pies?
I got mine.
You got yours?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that law still exists? So they haven't actually wiped out that law. So apparently if you eat one of these on Christmas Day, you're breaking the law. So the internet says, and the internet's always right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And finally, the last Christmas question in the Christmas quiz. Okay. Right, I've just got to see if I can read my handwriting here. Okay. What are the chances of having a white Christmas in England? Is it 1 in 6, 1 in 10, or 1 in 4? That's the chances of having a white Christmas in England. So I assume that's on Christmas Day, having a white Christmas. Is it 1 in 6, 1 in 10, or 1 in 4?
Got mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. So those were the 5 Christmas questions. I've now got 2 questions that are off the Cancer Research website. So no peeking.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. How many cases of cancer are preventable? So they say. Is it 28%? Is it 38%? Or is it 48%? So how many cases of cancer are actually preventable? So I suppose this is the sort of things like doing things that you shouldn't be doing to yourself, like, I don't know, eating burnt toast and smoking and stuff like that, and drinking car oil. But yeah, so is it A, 28%, B, 38%, or C, 48%?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Excellent, gents. So we've done 6 so far. Is that all tying with what you've got?
Yep.
Darren's gone quiet. Yeah, he's got it. Okay. And number 7. This is a really jovial question. What's the survival rate of cancer in the UK? Is it 25%? Is it 42%? Or is it 50%? What's the survival rate in the UK?
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Now the next section is, have you been paying attention?
Probably not.
Quite at the back of the class, please.
That's funny you should say that. I've heard that so many times in my school days.
Yeah. If Darren focused half as well as he daydreams, he would be an excellent student. Yeah, I can imagine it now. Yeah, so have you been paying attention? So the next 3 questions are all to do with this glorious podcast that we're producing. So question number 8, in a previous episode, what was my dream car? So what did I say my dream car would be? I'll give you a clue. It wasn't a Morris Ital.
Oh, I better scrub that out then.
Yeah, I'd scrub that one out, mate. Yeah.
I'll scrub that one out then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You still with us, Andy, or you got bored?
He's just reading. He's just going listening to the other podcast. I don't know.
No, I've got mine.
Turn the volume down. You see.
Yeah.
That's why you can't. That's why he's not answering.
Yeah, he's
listening to it really quietly on the headphones. You see, so he's keeping stump.
Yeah, he's got Kelly there. He's like, Kelly, listen to this. What was it?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. There are 3 answers to this question. What 3 channels do we host the podcast on? So you can listen to the podcast on 3 channels at the moment. So what are those 3? Or how many can you get of the 3? Channel 4 is not one of them.
I mean, I'm nearly there, but not quite.
Not quite right. Is that just you in general, Andy, or is that the quiz?
They both think, eh?
How about you, Darren? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not pretty much. No, anyway, go on. Yeah, I'm okay.
That's all right. That's okay. So we're at question 10. So by my crude maths, we are 66% of the way through this. Yeah. So question 10. Not including this episode, how many episodes have we done so far?
Yeah, got mine.
Yeah.
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 Excellent. The last 5 questions are to do with cars. And in particular, cars and film and cars in TV.
Right, okay.
Are you ready, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Question number 11.
On these 5, Ade.
Say that again, mate.
I'm going to lose on these next 5 questions.
That's all right. Well, if you lose to Darren, you must be pretty bad.
Yeah.
If it loses to me, it'd be terrible, believe me.
Okay, the question 11 is to do with the Italian Job. So if you remember the scene where the 3 minis are approaching the bus, and that, you know, when they drive into the back of the bus. Do you know the scene?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What colour mini goes in first?
Oh, bloody hell, Ade.
Is it the red one, is it the white one, or is it the blue one? Which mini goes in first?
Yeah, these are just pot questions. I'm just picking colours here, Ade.
Well, I'm glad you're picking colours, because if it was anything else, I'd be worried.
I'm listening to the
I'm picking a colour, but there's a strategy behind it, Ade.
Yeah.
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 Can't tell you that, mate.
I think when Andy's talking, he's just stalling for time because he's probably talking to Cal or Ronin.
No, he's on the other phone, Googling. I know what he's doing.
I'd still be
listen carefully. You can hear.
Find the answer for that one.
Are you skipping through the Italian Job on video VHS now? Are you?
Yeah, that's it. Press play. Press play.
Okay, question number 12. Now, this is, I don't know if you've seen the film or not, but it's got a very famous car chase. It's called Ronin.
No,
Ronin. Don't say you've not watched Ronin.
I've not watched Ronin, Ade.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I have, Ade.
It's probably the best car chase ever.
How old is it, Ade? Is it like 5 years old or more?
Probably 15,
25?
20 years maybe. It's got Robert De Niro in it. It's a cracking film.
I don't know. Not even seen it and not even seen what it was called.
Absolutely,
I don't know.
absolutely useless.
That's a
You call
possibility.
yourself car fans and you've never watched Ronin.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's like not Halle Berry. Bloody hell! It's like Mary Berry not eating cake. It's just not a. Oh, bloody hell. Well, I'm going to say
The best car chase wasn't that with the Mustang? Voted the best car chase ever.
Yeah, but that was probably from
Steve
people.
McQueen.
That's probably from people who hadn't watched Ronin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't update it every year, mate. No, you can't knock it off the top spot.
I'm asking the question anyway, and I don't care. So
okay,
here we go. Ronin.
Is this like a ref? You can't argue with a ref.
Can't argue with that French ref on the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah. So
could have had a big stiff.
Right. Robert De Niro was in the car chase, right? Did he drive A, a BMW 5 Series, or did he drive B, a Peugeot 405? What car did Robert De Niro drive in that chase? So you've got a 50-50 chance. If you put anything else of those two, then you've got problems. So it's A, a BMW 5 Series, or B, a Peugeot 405.
Okay. Yeah, got mine.
Yeah. Right. Well, what Darren was talking about earlier fits in quite nicely with this next question. So this is question 13. So a while back, there was a Ford advert that starred Steve McQueen, and they superimposed his face into a particular vehicle. It was for a Ford advert. Can you tell me what the Ford advert was for? Was it for the Ford Puma, or was it for the Ford Cougar? So he was going through the streets of, I think it was San Francisco, and they'd imposed him into a Ford car. So was it a Ford Puma, or was it a Ford Cougar?
I'm just going to take a pot guess on that. I can vaguely remember it, but not what car it was.
Fair enough. How about you, Andy? Are you still with us, or are you still?
Yeah, I've just picked one of those, Ade.
Okay, 2 to go, gents. 2 to go, and then this debacle is over. You must have watched the Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, thank God. Right. So at the start of the Cannonball Run, there are 2 women in a Lamborghini Countach, or Countach, or whatever you pronounce it. So the woman gets out of the car.
Second one sounded a bit rude then, Ade.
I didn't want to say anything, Darren. Just let him crack on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sophisticated.
I think it's the way you pronounce it, mate, really.
Okay. Would you pronounce it?
I think the count got a bit sort of twisted up there, mate.
Yeah, well, I've heard pronunciations both ways. I prefer Countach, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll do it again. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right, question number 14, gents. Shut up.
Just the music, all this laughing, Ade.
Give me strength. I'm just going to cut all this out. I'm just going to be a 2-question quiz at this rate. Right, children, quiet. Question 14. Cannonball Run. A woman gets out of a Lamborghini Countach.
Yes.
Yes. No, she hasn't.
Yes.
No, she hasn't got a tash. It was a Countach. Okay, and she vandalizes the speed sign. She sprays graffiti over it. But what color was the Lamborghini Countach? Was it black, red, or white? Because obviously you were focusing on the car.
Oh,
You've got a 33.333333 chance of getting this one right.
Yeah, got mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you found it on YouTube yet, Andy, or are you still looking?
I've not even.
No one's he's cheating on because he says he got it, as in got the answer. See? Now the one he didn't cheat only said I've picked one of those.
Yeah.
Read between the lines, Ade.
Yeah.
Right, gents. I'm so glad it's the last question. Question.
I've got to get this one right.
Yeah, question 15. It's to do with the wheeler dealers. So Mike Brewer, hold out your hand and all that kind of malarkey.
Yeah.
So in the first ever episode that he did with Ed China,
Yeah.
what was the first car they did up? Did they do up a Porsche 924 or a Lotus Elan? What was the first car in the episode? I'll start again. The first episode
that's a
of
random
Wheeler
guess
Dealers.
one, isn't it?
What was the first car they did? Did they do a Porsche 924 or a Lotus Elan?
Got mine.
Yeah.
I think I've got mine.
Right. Now, I'm entrusting you to not manipulate the answers, all right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you the answers now for question number 1. So I asked you, when did Rudolph first appear? Was it the 1830s or the 1930s? It was the 1930s.
Oh.
Yes.
Got that one wrong.
Right. Sounds like Darren's 1-0 up at this stage. Well done, Darren. Second question, what was the average number of presents a child receives in the UK at Christmas? The answer was 16.
No.
Got that one wrong as well.
I got that wrong. I wasn't sure, so I just went middle of the road on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 3. What food should you traditionally eat every day of the 12 years of Christmas? The answer was mince pie.
Get it.
A mince pie.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I got that wrong. I put down dodgy cake.
Dodgy cake.
That's Stollen stuff, whatever you said it was.
The stolen stuff, yeah.
That's him.
No, sorry, mate. That's wrong.
Did you get that right, did you, Ades?
I got it.
I got it right, yeah, Darren. I've got them all right, funnily.
No. I'm just trying to make you feel good. Did you get that one right, Andy?
I did, yeah.
Oh, well, good on you, mate. Good on you.
So
we're drawing now. We're drawing.
Okay, excellent. It's getting exciting, this. I should have like some sort of drum roll in the background, really, shouldn't I? I don't know if I'm clever enough to do that. That's it. That'll do. Thank you.
That'll do, yeah.
Okay. The delightful Oliver Cromwell banned eating what food at Christmas? It was
Sprouts. I've gone for.
Yeah, it was the mince pie again.
Oh
yes, got it again.
Oh, he's got it. Well done. Darren takes 2-1 lead. And finally, question 5. The chances of having a white Christmas in England on Christmas Day. The odds are 1 in 6.
1 in 6? Wow. No, I got that wrong. I put 1 in 10.
No. Start again. Sorry, it's 1 in 10.
Oh, yes, got that one right.
Yes, got it. I thought it's really bad for white Christmas, isn't it? It's got to be the top answer.
Yeah, that's me not reading my own writing. So, am I right in saying, Darren, you've got 3 right, and Andy, you've got 2 right?
Yes.
I got 2 right, yeah.
Ooh, it's quite close at the moment. Well done, gents. You're doing better than I thought you would. It just shows how much I expected from you both. There you go. Then I asked you a couple of questions on the dreaded C word. Actually, 2 questions on the dreaded C word. So I asked you how many cases are preventable. The answer is 38%.
No, I've got that.
You've got that as well?
Yes. I just went middle of the road again, so I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
So I just had a random guess on that one.
It's kind of how you drive as well, isn't it? If you're not sure, you just go middle of the road, yeah?
Yeah, I just turn the corner and see where I end up.
Yeah.
Like last time I went out for a ride and I was about 5 miles away from everybody else.
I got that one wrong. I said 48%.
Oh, very hopeful, Andy. Very hopeful.
Yeah.
Question number 7 then. So what's the survival rate? It's
50%.
It's 50%, gents.
50. I put 50.
Yeah, it's a 50% chance. And I think that's an increase. So, we're kicking its arse.
That's brilliant. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't. And I bet a lot of people don't, because you hear all about the negative stories, but you don't always hear about the successful ones.
I picked 50% just on my assumption that I hope that's what it would be.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Just hoped it, not for the quiz's sake, for curing sake, people's sake. I was hoping that it would be as high as that, and it is.
And I'll be honest, I didn't think it would be that high, so I was really chuffed to see that. And I think those figures are probably from a couple of years ago, so it's probably even better now because they've probably advanced in treatments and stuff. So all good there. Okay, let's go to question 8. So the next 3 were to do with whether you were paying attention.
This is where I always go wrong.
Yeah, this is when you get them all wrong, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so question number 8. What was my dream car?
Impreza.
It was a Subaru Impreza.
Yeah.
No, I got that wrong.
What did you put?
I just put down what you always say to me every time we meet. You talk about
Go away.
Opel Manta.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I see.
I've got it instilled in my head now, mate. It's not like you go on about it much, mate.
Did I tell you I used to have a Manta?
I
Yeah, I used to have a white one, Darren. I could tell you all about it if you want. I've got some pictures as well. I could send you some pictures as well.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, send them over, mate. Send them over.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I hate you.
I'm on the wall then. Can't me picture of me Morris Hotel.
And apologies to anybody in the Morris Hotel Owners Club.
Nothing matter. I'm serious.
I'm trying not to.
A Morris Hotel
Well,
and a
you're not
Manta. I know where my heart
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're not doing a very good job at hiding it at all. He's going again. Your microphone's too good your end, Andrew.
No, you carry on. Hey, there's been no questions on you about Novas, has there, Ade?
No, there's no questions about Novas because there's nothing interesting about Novas.
Blow the belt and jab that one.
That's harsh, that
is, Ade. Okay. Question 9. Let's rein this in. Okay, question 9. So, what 3 channels do we host the podcast on? So, I was expecting to hear YouTube.
Yeah.
So you get a point for that.
Yeah.
You'll have a point for Spotify.
Yeah, that's one I forgot.
Yeah, and the other one was Anchor.
Oh, I've only got one.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got both. Yeah.
And I bet it rhymes like Anchor as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
1 out of 3. What an anchor.
What an anchor indeed.
What an anchor.
This is so hard work. Okay, and the last one on paid attention. How many episodes have we done so far? Nice and easy. We've done
5.
Yes.
5.
Yes. And you should know that because the invite for this call is invite number 6. So you should have worked it out from that. If you hadn't, then I'm worried. Okay, so we're down to the last 5 questions, gents, and they were to do with sort of TV and film with cars. The first one was to do with the Italian Job. So the first mini into the back of the bus was the red one.
Red. Yes, I only because you talk of the English flag, it's always red, white, and blue, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you go for? Green, Andy?
No, I went for blue.
Blue was the last one. Yeah. Okie dokie. So Ronin, that classic car chase that you both love so much. Robert De Niro, what did he drive?
BMW 5 Series. That's what I've got.
Yeah. Darren, what did you put?
Peugeot.
It was the Peugeot, yes.
Put Peugeot and crossed it out. Sakes. No cars.
Right, we're down to the last 3, Jeff. So the Ford advert starring Steve McQueen. What was he driving?
Cougar.
Andy, what did you put?
Puma.
It was the Puma.
Ah, well done.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
It's amazing what you can find on the internet these days.
Oh, yeah.
He said, never chose. I think
Can we get
one of these got mine.
Oh, dear.
It's all in the phrase, hey.
Yes, it is. Have you been drinking?
Spot the cheat.
Have you been drinking?
Cup of tea, mate, is all I've had. Cup of tea.
Okay, question 14. Cannonball Run. The woman gets out of the Lamborghini Countach. She vandalises the sign. What colour was the car? It was black.
Black.
It was black.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that one.
Well done.
I watched that film so many times.
Oh, it's a great film. Isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones are a bit off the mark, aren't they? Really, but the first one was just funny.
That first one's always the best anything in it. That was. Yeah.
Was it? What was the name of the guy with Burt Reynolds? Was it Captain? Is it Captain Chaos? Something. Yeah, I think it was. And they were in the ambulance. Yeah, they were in the ambulance, weren't they? Yeah, sounds about right. Anyway,
I can't remember his name.
Okay, the last question was episode number 1 of the Wheeler Dealers. Oh, getting a bit of an echo here, gents. What was the first car they did?
Lotus Elan.
Andy?
Porsche 924.
It was the Porsche 924.
Yeah, mate.
Right, I'm entrusting you.
That was a pure guess.
Yeah, I'm entrusting you to add up your own scores.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it means using numbers, so I want you to see how many you got right.
Yeah, I got 8.
Andy got 8.
And I just got 1 point for that, for question number 9.
Yeah, so how many did you get altogether?
16.
You got 16?
No, I got 8.
You got 16 out of 15. I like that. That's brilliant. Hey, you top man.
Darren, how many did you get? Are you still
there?
Yeah, I am still here. Are you added them up yet?
Yeah, I said 10. And it went all crackly. I never heard you then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are you still there?
Yeah. I am still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your voice went all crackly then.
Oh, right.
And then you asked me if I fell asleep in a polite way.
Well, I am pleased to announce that, Darren, you are the winner of the Cars and Cancer Christmas quiz. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There's always next year, Darren. There's always next year.
Yeah.
50-50 chance as well, eh? Brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. Note to self, never do this again. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. So how are we doing for time? We've been going on for 42 minutes. Oh, so we've done quite well.
Really?
Yeah, 42 minutes of this crap. Yeah.
That's bad, that is it?
So congratulations.
We're up to about 52. That's. And I even had to do my own drum roll.
You did do your drum roll. I can see if I can find one actually, if you want. And if I can fit a drum roll in.
Good, wasn't it? Yeah. But I appreciate that,
I'll do that for you, Darren. No one else, of course.
Thank you, mate.
So if anybody's been listening to this, I hope you've enjoyed this highly professional quiz, and you've had a chance to play along with us as well. If you liked it, do the old like and subscribe, and if you could stick a comment in for us as well, obviously be nice. And gents, I haven't realised we've got another follower. We are being followed by Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Yeah, Moby Dick is following our every podcast. Now, I don't think it's the actual whale. Obviously, he's somebody who's a big fan of the whale. But yeah, Moby Dick is following us now. So I think our followers are up to 4.
Great.
So we're doing okay.
We are, yeah, definitely.
So I think next week will be our last one before Christmas, and then I think we're going to have a bit of.
How many people have viewed it?
42 million.
42. That's good. That is.
Picked up a bit since last week. I can have a look on YouTube if you bear with me, gents. I can have a quick look and see. Oh, we've got 5 subscribers on YouTube now. We're up to 5.
Wow.
We had 3. We had 3 last week, and we're now up to 5. If I go on and have a look, so I can get the stats here. So diddly-do. That's 16. It's 24. That's 49. 49. We've got 93 We've had 93 views on YouTube.
Nearly 100,
We've nearly had 100. Can we get 100
we
before
might.
Christmas Day?
I think we will.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
I think we're going to do that.
Well, I'll just go and watch them all 7 times. But there's a good chance we could get up to 100. That would be pretty cool, to be honest. I'd be chuffed with that.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I'd be really happy with that. I still can't work out how we find out how many we get on Spotify. Oh, hang on, maybe I can. I shall have a look. I'll log into our Anchor account and see if it'll. That's Anchor, by the way. I'll log in and I'll see if it'll tell us how many listeners we've had. We've had 13 on there, so it's not as big on there. And I think Anchor is kind of part of Spotify. So we seem to be hitting people more on YouTube. But I don't mind as long as somebody takes a bit of fun out of it. Then I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We enjoy doing it.
It would be great to hear from someone else, though. Dropping a message at some point, or just asking if they can just have a quick chat, or join in somewhere along the line.
Yeah,
that'd be great. That would.
I've got a couple of people I know who we could talk about offline who might want to get them involved, because I think they might be able to contribute towards it.
Yeah.
We had a go at putting a flyer together, didn't we? We might put a flyer out there, or a leaflet. Just take it to a couple of places, see if it'll do. I'll just plonk it on the wall. You know, if anybody pays any attention.
That's a good idea, really. Definitely get that up there.
Yeah. And we'll have a think over the Christmas period, and like you say, Darren, if anybody's got any ideas, and get in touch and all sorts of stuff. And some of the comments we're getting are quite nice. A lot of the feedback seems to be quite good. If you want, I can have a look.
Read some of those.
Yeah, read some out, eh?
Yeah. You're very demanding, Andy. Very demanding. Okay, let's have a look. See what we've got here. So this is Moby Dick 159. Yeah, the Moby Dick 159. Not to be confused with 158. This is 159. Smashing chat, gents. Brave to go public on this and share your dodgy experiences between you. Look forward to listening to the rest and learning what it's really like to live with cancer diagnosis and the subsequent treatment. So that was from Moby Dick. Yeah. 426 John was the first person to hear and give us feedback, and he said, "Great work, podcaster, content creator, and now sharing the uncomfortable truth of cancer." Yeah. Very, very nice. So that's the comments we've had for episode 1.
Yeah.
We've had. Let's see if we've got any comments for episode 2. Yeah, episode 2. Moby Dick again. Oh yeah, gentlemen, you have been chuckling. Good crack, you all have. So he's talking about our crack. So that was nice. That was really good. Episode 3. 426 John again. Well done. No technical problems, but it really helps to talk. I'll talk right into the microphone. And Andy, you've got the best sound quality.
Oh, yeah. There you
go. You've got the full microphone set up there. You've got the sound booth and everything, haven't you?
Yeah. Got it all in here. I'm in a little room.
Boxes on the wall and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Nice little studio aid, all the right.
I knew it was. And I've also got a mate of mine, John. You know John as well, chaps. John listened to episode 4 and he said, "Another great episode, guys." So that was really nice of him, really. So so a few people out there, when they've clearly got nothing else to do, listen to us, which is nice. Comments seem to be quite nice and constructive ones about the sound. So we're doing all right, gents. We're doing okay. Yep. So just to confirm then, next week will be our last one before Christmas. And then I think we'll probably get back together on the 2nd, just before we start going back to work and all that sort of boring stuff. But I think we'll do one on the 2nd. But we'll get it before then, won't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen.
Right. Cheers for putting that little quiz together, Ade.
Yeah, really good. That was Ade.
No problem. We'll do the podcast again next week, and then we'll say cheerio to everyone at Christmas time. That'll be lovely.
Yeah.
And all the best to you, Andrew, till next week.
Yeah.
Hope it's okay, buddy.
Yeah. I will. I'll keep my head up.
Right, mate.
Keep
You're doing a cracking job, mate. Keep going, mate. You're doing a cracking job, mate. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care, gents. Love to all your family.
Okay.
See you
See you
later.
soon.
Yes.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye. And yous.